And I think over time I've had to like learn a lot of things on YouTube from friends, from watching other DJs.
Yes.
Um, but I think it all started mostly because I wanted to kind of control a party in a
Mm-hmm.
way.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have always gone out quite a lot. I love to go out. I love parties. I love music. But I did find that I would go out and I didn't like the music that was being played. So
Mm-hmm.
I felt like maybe I should take matters into my own hands
Mm-hmm.
and um, just like learn how to do it. So I think between then and now, with some breaks in between,
Mm-hmm.
I have learned so much, and I think that it's really, um, I hold it really close to my heart that I am a female DJ and I get to inspire other, not only women, but other DJs in general. Um, yeah.
It makes sense. Because for me, it was like I saw there was a gap in my vibration, so I was like, let me just be the voice of for the people, in my perspective. Because I feel like if you want to make a difference, you have to start that initiative. If that makes sense, in order for
Yeah.
people to do it. Yeah. What has been the hardest or one of the most trickiest things you had to do or had to learn the hard way about being a DJ in general or being an artist in general?
Um, I think one of them is that things aren't always going to go the way that you plan them to. That can be from sets to music to your flash drive not working to even like my mood before a set, my mood during a set. I could be really hyped up like the whole week, and
Mm-hmm.
then it comes to the day, and maybe I had a stressful day, and like I'm really looking forward to going to play, but like I just don't feel in the mood to go to a party.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, so like you don't really have a choice. So I think I've had to learn that like sometimes things don't go the way that like you want them to go.
Yes, and what I had to learn is that also just being able to adapt into certain situations. You don't always know what situations are going to be like, so you can't
Yeah,
always be in control.
yeah, very true.
Yes. What advice would you have for artists that want to get into the scene?
Um, I think advice is just like just start. Like I think that a lot of us, especially with so much like social media influence and the ability to see so much of what everyone is doing, it's so much easier to compare yourself and to think that maybe like you're not good enough to play for a crowd or to play at a party or like even like a small thing like playing just for your friends. Like I really think just do it, like just start, and if you stop, you stop, but try not to stop. Um, I think starting is the most important thing, and just giving yourself that opportunity to like try.
Mm-hmm. And my advice, two things is like no matter if you stop, make sure that you understand you love what you do. You can't it can't be in it can't just be because you're trying to prove a point.
Exactly, exactly.
And also just have fun with it and
Yeah,
allow yourself to learn and grow and be the baddest person in the room. If that makes sense.
yeah.
Yes. Um In your perspective, being from Mozambique and having those opportunities to play in London and all these incredible places, how has that shaped your sound and shaped the person that you're becoming?
I think that like heavily being outside of Mozambique heavily influenced the type of music that I enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
I do think coming back to Mozambique has also heavily shaped the music that I actually play.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I do find that here people are constantly looking for the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people want to hear house music, deep house, amapiano, whereas like in London, you can play hip hop, you can play R&B, you can play all of those genres in a set if you
Mm-hmm.
feel like it. Um, so I think that being outside really opened my mind in like how to mix music and how there's like no rules. Well, there are rules, but like there's no rules in terms of like genres and like two songs that maybe have absolutely no business being mixed together. Like they can sound amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So like just like experimenting and trying different things.
Yes. And just allowing yourself to, like, again, allowing yourself to experiment with different sounds and collaborate with people that you didn't think you would collaborate with, because my issue is just being able to understand yourself and understand what the scene actually needs more of, like in that regard. So
Yeah.
yeah, I 100% agree with you in that regard. In your perspective, what do you think we need to educate people more on about DJing? Because people want to be DJs, but they're not educated.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know in terms of educating DJs,
Hmm.
but I would say in terms of educating,
The
excuse me,
crowd.
yeah, crowd and audience.
Yes.
Um, the way that it works is not like YouTube.
Hmm.
So it's not like I have every single song that's ever existed. I have Spotify on
Yes.
my DJs. I
Yes.
don't.
No.
So going and like talking to the DJ, like, hey, can you play that song? And it's some song I've never heard of from by an
Yeah.
artist I've never heard of.
Yes.
Like, I'm just gonna politely say no. Like, that's not how it works. Like, DJs actually come with their music ready. They have all of their music on a flash drive, and
Hmm.
that's what they have to work with. So it's like, just enjoy. I know you want to hear your favorite song, but like, maybe sometimes I do have it, but like let them do their thing, okay? Don't go bother DJs and ask them to play
Yeah.
your favorite song. Yeah, it's not just about you. There's like so many other people here. So yeah,
Yeah.
I wish a lot of people understood that.
Hmm. And also allow the DJ to do what they need to do. Don't don't be like, I'm friends with the DJ. Can I go to the box, to the DJ box,
Yeah,
DJ booth?
yeah,
It's all those things. It's just
yeah,
about etiquette and all the stuff. Like
yeah,
it's always about allowing yourself to just learn and grow
yeah.
people. If that makes sense. In your perspective, what do you think the youth in general can learn from, both from all of us, that do you think that we need to give them the platform? Is it a way of, are we losing, are we giving them the opportunity to actually have the platform to shine, or are we not, in a sense? Or are we not giving them the opportunity to be themselves, or what is it in your perspective?
I think that like in terms of the youth and like young people,
Yes.
uh, I think that there are definitely opportunities, but they could definitely be pushed more.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that teaching them and educating them that like being a DJ, being an artist, being a creative is a real career.
Mm-hmm.
I think it obviously it has a lot to do with like where you live and your culture and what a real career is to you. But I think that the youth shouldn't look at like creative jobs and the creative industry as um, a place only for fun. Like you can actually make a living and be a DJ,
Mm-hmm.
an artist, or a painter. And
Mm-hmm.
obviously, that's not like the most conventional job. But yeah, I mean, if you really set your mind to it and you make a plan and you dedicate yourself. Again, it might not always go like the way that you think, but especially when you're young, like try out different things. Like you might try something and it might not work, but it might open a door to something else
Mhm.
that you actually really do enjoy and does
Mhm.
work for you. So just like I think just like giving them the space to experiment and to try and to figure out what works for them and not just putting them in a box of like you need to be a lawyer, a doctor, an engineer or something like that. Like you're allowed to have hobbies, you're allowed to turn your hobbies into your jobs.
Mhm. Hundred
Yeah.
percent. 100%. 100% agree. I'll give you like three more questions and I'll let you go if that's okay with you.
That's okay, of course.
Okay. My other question to you is, in your perspective, how important is collaboration in this day and age
Um,
of social media and all that stuff? How do you see it growing, and how do you see it being one of the most special things in growing movements, if that makes sense?
I think collaborations are extremely important.
Mm-hmm.
I think being in Mozambique has definitely uh, what's the word? Accentuated
Yes.
that for me.
Uh-huh.
For example, you mentioned that I played at Nice Nice. I actually got to play there because a friend of mine knows the organizers of Nice Nice, and I had played for this friend in the past. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that even here, I had heard of Nice Nice already. I thought it was amazing. I'm
Yeah,
so
it's like it's one of the it's one of the best
yeah.
body act. Yeah, yeah. So
Honestly, and like I think that even us in Mozambique, like I don't think most people realize what it was that like was happening that night. Like
yes,
it was so amazing. The music was so amazing. The DJs from South Africa, Chef's Kiss. Then we had 4OD from Portugal, but he's
yes,
actually Mozambican.
yes.
Amazing. So
Mm-hmm.
like and I had never heard of this Mozambican DJ who lives in Portugal. So it's like
Yes,
just like connecting bridges, like bringing people together and opportunities because who knows, like I might want to go to like Portugal and play and like now I have someone that I can like use as a reference of like, hey, how do I do this? Where do you think I should go? Like, do you have any shows? So it really like collaborating brings people together, but it also like enlightens other people, like for example us, about what's going on in other places. I'm sure a
yes,
lot of people didn't know about Nice Nice before that happened, and
yes.
now they do. So yeah, I think it's really important, really, really important.
It's positive. Like I feel like because I've followed your work for a long time, and I'm like, you are one of those people that I'm like, I have to. And then and then I realized that you're playing for Nice Nice, and I'm like, I have to.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the way that you play and the way that you solidify yourself as an open format DJ. I don't like to name like I don't like to put people in a box, but
Yeah.
you solidify yourself as an open format DJ. Why is that?
Why is that?
Yes.
Because I also don't want to be put in a box. Um, I feel like in the beginning of my DJ career, I used to play mostly like R&B,
Yes.
which a lot of people don't
Strange.
know. That
That was not
yeah,
okay. Not
yeah,
expecting
nobody
that,
really
but
knows
yeah.
that, but it's because that's the music that I enjoyed listening to. Like
Yes.
when I'm in my free time, I'm not really listening. Like obviously, I'm listening to house music and I'm on my
Yes.
piano, whatever. But like, not when I'm just like chilling at home. Like I'm probably gonna listen to like some soulful music. I love Sade. I love Snow
Yes.
Allegra. I love
Yes.
like Party Next Door. Like I love hip hop as
Interesting.
well.
Okay.
I love
Right.
rap music.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
I don't want people to think that I only play one certain thing because I feel like that could kind of block some opportunities for myself.
Yes.
Also because I think I'm still discovering what my sound exactly is going to be and what it
Yes.
is. So
Yes.
I do feel safer staying open format rather than saying that I am a Afro house DJ or a house DJ or I'm a
Yes.
piano DJ because then people see that it can be beneficial. Like if you just tell people like, oh, I'm a piano DJ. Oh, okay, I'm a piano event. We're gonna call her, but I don't want to be limited to only one type of event. You know. Also, I
Yes.
want to push myself. I want to push myself and like learn about other genres, how to mix other genres, and I don't want to feel limited in one place.
Yes. I think for
Yeah.
me, I solidify myself as one, the one, the lady of the lady selector. Like I love selecting different types of sounds and different types of vibration. I understand why you say that is because I feel like when you limit yourself, you are limiting your opportunities to greater things, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think
Absolutely.
up and coming artists should not do that. I think you should learn different genres. Every month you must learn different vibes. Go out as much as you can and just have fun. And
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
That
And your name, what your DJ name? Why D Money? I think it's very unique and special. Why is that? Like why? Like it's one of those um, names that are very special and very unique. So why that name specifically?
so my surname is Dimandi.
Yes,
And so when I lived in the UK,
yes.
my friends just started calling me D Money. um, and it just stuck. Like it really just stuck. And I think it's the perfect DJ name for me. You don't know if it's a guy, you don't know if it's a girl.
Yes.
You know, that's just D Money. You
It's
know.
not making it's not making you feel like yeah. It's not putting
Yeah,
you in a box. Yeah. Um,
exactly.
yes. My last question. I've really loved talking to you because you seem like a dope person, and I'm like, I was literally like, because I do so many international artists, so I was like, not sure if you were gonna have a nice energy or not. Like, you proved me wrong. Um, but what song really shaped your sound of artistry, like, if that makes sense. Like,
Um, so I will say not two songs, I'll say two artists.
yes,
Very different.
sure.
When I was growing up, I really liked Avicii. I don't know if you know
Yes, I know.
Avicii. Yeah.
I know.
The
EDM,
Swedish.
okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I really liked EDM. That's like the type of music that kind of got me into DJing and things like that. So I think Avicii was definitely a big influence and like opened my door for like house music.
Yeah.
Um, and then a lot of South African artists as well, like more later in my career. But I think most importantly, I would say Kelvin Momo.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah, he came out, I think it was in 2020 or 2021.
Yes.
He has that Green album. I think we all know that Green
Yes.
album by now.
Yes.
I think it's called Amakuleni
Yes.
or Kilani. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I thought that that was like a beautiful piece of art, like from the start to the finish.
Mm-hmm.
Like one thing about Calvin Momo is that he will give you a song that could be like 10 minutes long, 8 minutes long, and I will enjoy like every minute of it. It's so hard to find nowadays to me.
Yes.
It's hard to find an album that one is so long in duration,
Yes.
and
That she can
two,
actually mix. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
like and two oh I'm saying 2021, yeah. So and also an album that for me has like no skips. Like I can listen to every single one of those songs, the instruments, the vocals, everything, the way he blended everything is just immaculate. Like hands down one of the best albums, not just I'm a Piano, but one of the best albums I've come across ever.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely just very beautiful.
100%. I think 100%. Wow. I was not expecting Avicii and Kevin Momo. I was okay. Wow. But it honestly makes sense in a beautiful way because the way that you play is really special, and
Yeah,
it's like it's intentional and it's very flavorful and it's all that stuff.
yeah.
So one thing, what would you, what did one more thing? What message would you have for artists in general in 2026?
What advice do I have?
Yes, what message would you have for them specifically
Um,
to move the culture correctly in 2026?
I think it's, again, just like don't be scared of being yourself. Don't feel like you can't do it. Um, Definitely keep pushing yourself. Don't quit. It's like I think a lot of people think like, okay, well, I'm not gonna become David Guetta, so why do I have to? And it's like, well, you might be the next David Guetta. You actually don't know. Like, and I think use your resources. Like, if you have friends that have a studio, or if you have a space where you can rehearse, or a
Mm-hmm.
space where you go create music, talk to people in the same industry, like use your resources. And yeah, don't stop having fun. I think when it stops being fun, you can put the headphones down. But don't stop having fun and always remember why you started doing it in the first place.
100%. Thank you so much for taking the time again. I really enjoyed this and I really hope you
Thank you.
well. And yeah, take care.
Thank you so much for having me.
Such a pleasure. I'm like, yeah, you made my year. So it makes like it really is super special to have these moments to speak to speak to people that really are moving the culture correctly, and you are one of those. And yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care.
Take care.
Ciao.
Bye.